Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I have the NASCAR Authentics 2019 Wave 2 cars, and as you can see, I have the whole wave as I usually do. And in this wave we have William Byron's 2019 Liberty University car. We have Kevin Harvick's Xfinity Series 2018 Hunt Brothers Pizza Throwback Darlington car. We have Denny Hamlin's Xfinity Series 2018 Throwback Darlington car. We have Chase Elliott's 2019 NAPA car. We have Austin Dillon's 2019 Dow car. We have another Austin Dillon car here. This one is 2018 Darlington Throwback American Ethanol car. And it's supposed to be a throwback to the time Dale Sr. drove a silver car like this. Alex Bowman's 2019 Axalta car. Kyle Larson's 2018 CreditOne Bank Patriotic paint scheme, which he used in Chicagoland during probably one of the most famous finishes. Definitely the most famous of last year. It's probably up there all time at some point. And then we have the regular version and the liquid color version that just came in the mail. It's bent. I'll talk about that later. And here is the winner of that Chicagoland race. This is the 2018 Kyle Busch Skittles Chicagoland Overtons 400 winning car, with the tire marks from that last lap and confetti and all. Without further ado, let's open this up. Okay, so here they all are, all unpackaged. If you watch the Wave 1 review, I started filming in 60 FPS at that point, and I said I would do it for every video afterward. Obviously, that quickly stopped just because when I try like focusing in on something, it just doesn't focus as well, and it's kind of annoying. And maybe it's just because I'm not used to 60 FPS, but when I watched the footage over again, it was kind of kind of gave me a headache watching it. So anyway, we're back to normal quality, and we'll start from the top right over here. So here is William Byron's Liberty University 2019 car with a magnet, and this is virtually the same paint scheme from last year, just with white numbers. I don't know. I don't remember if the bottom here was all white last year or not. But most of this paint scheme, besides the numbers, is the same. So now we have Kevin Harvick's Xfinity Series 2018 Hunt Brothers Pizza Darlington Throwback. You get a hood with this one. And here is the car. This car, of course, for the 2019 season has been shut down. The only Stuart Haas car, I believe, that's in the field anymore for the Xfinity Series this year is the 00 of Cole Custer. This one wasn't even used. Wait, there is a 98, isn't there? Okay, maybe I'm thinking of something different, because Chase Briscoe's in the 98 this year, isn't he? Maybe what I saw was that Kevin Harvick won't be in it anymore. Something with Hunt Brothers. I don't know. Something. There's something going on. But yeah, this is a paint scheme that I used in Darlington. And here is the other Xfinity Series Darlington Throwback car from last year. This is Denny Hamlin's SportClips Haircuts car. And here it is. Definitely a much different style than any SportClips paint scheme before. Got lots of gray on there. Obviously the numbers are really old style, and I think they look cool that way. So yeah, there you go. Help a Hero, what is that? I've seen that on other cars, I think, too. Maybe it was another Denny Hamlin car, I don't remember. So now we have 2019 cars again. This is Chase Elliott's NAPA car. This is the magnet. Let's see if it has kind of the same effect. It kind of does. Last year, I mentioned this several times, but if you don't know, all of last year, whenever there was a Chase Elliott car, there was some color on it that had this cool little sparkly effect on it. And you kind of have the same thing, although I don't really see it as much as in the blue as I did last year. I'm seeing it more in the actual NAPA logo, the yellow. I don't think it's coming out that well on camera, but trust me, it's there. So yeah, I think it's a little bit different from last year, but still cool. Now, as for the paint scheme itself, of course, it's virtually the same thing. Not much to talk about. So next we have Austin Dillon's 2019 Dow car. Here's the magnet. And here's the car itself. This paint scheme got an overhaul from previous years, which is nice. I remember the first couple years he was in the Cup Series, they just had the same paint scheme. Then the last few years, they've been changing it up slightly every year. I think this year is probably the biggest change. There's no white in it at all, except for the numbers. And I guess a little bit right there. But yeah, it's a pretty slick looking paint scheme here. Now I move on to the other Austin Dillon car. This is Darlington Throwback, American Ethanol. I do like the hood that comes with this because the bottom part here really does look like a Dale Sr. type thing. Here's the car. This looks really nice in the light. Really nice silver. And almost the same kind of style that the Eric Jones Craftsman car from Wave 12 of last year had. And yeah, I think most of what there's to talk about you can clearly see here. A lot, you know, it's a pretty plain paint scheme, but those tend to be the nicest ones. And like I said, that's a throwback to something that Dale Sr. actually drove at one point, late 90s, early 2000s, something, somewhere along those lines. Yeah, so Alex Bowman's number 88 Axalta car is up next. And this is another one where Hendrick hasn't been changing their paint schemes a lot. Actually, looking back on it in the past, they never really tended to that much. So I guess it's just a thing they've been doing for a while. But yeah, this Axalta car is pretty much the same as it always has been. Not too much different. I shouldn't say always has been. Has been since Alex Bowman took over, I should say. Now I move on to the pretty much the last three cars are all from Chicagoland. Now let's start with the regular version of Kyle Larson's CreditOne Bank Patriotic Edition. Again, a hood. Okay. You get a hood with it. And here is the car itself. This is a really nice looking car. Obviously finished second. I wish this was the race version because that would be great. I mean, it's cool enough that they included this one and the Kyle one in the same wave. But it'd be cool if this was race version. Of course, you have DC Solar on there. Yeah, same thing on this side with the stars and stripes. Not a lot of stripes, actually. More stars. But still. Pretty cool. I move on to this one. And if you saw the packaging was pretty much bent, that was just me trying to get it out of the original. Well, this, okay, let me rephrase that. This is the original packaging, but the packaging that I got it from eBay, which is where I get all my liquid color cars, because I'm never lucky enough to actually find it in stores. It just smelled terrible. It smelled like smoke. It was wrapped in bubble wrap and it had tape all over it. So like I was frantically just trying to get it out of there because I couldn't stand the smell. So yeah, that was that. And as I'm talking, you can see this is same paint scheme, just liquid color. Liquid color always makes it look nice. Really good paint scheme. Don't have to show the hood again because it's literally the same thing. Now we move on to the last one of the day. We have the raced version of Kyle Busch's car, where he won the Overtons 400. And the car he is holding in this picture is just a normal Skittles car, which is weird. Then you have the details on the back. And here is the car itself. We should see a lot of damage on it. We see America mix of Skittles. I guess I never really saw it, but I don't eat Skittles that much. So I guess they were a thing last summer, probably. You see all the normal stuff you'd see on a raced version. You see some tape on the grill. I've pointed out those tire marks. You can see a little bit of damage slightly right there. A lot of confetti. Some more damage on the rear quarter panel where it says Ream. Back looks pretty okay. This side has a lot of scraping on it. You can see there's pretty much damage all over, which is great. Looks cool on the diecast. You can see all the confetti on the top. You can see the 4 wins on the year right there. And yeah, overall this is probably the best one because, you know, it's a raced version. And it's, you know, even if it's not a raced version, it's a cool looking car. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Thanks for watching, guys. I don't know when Wave 3 is coming and when I'll make a video on it. But that one should be a good one because it has trucks in it. And other than that, thanks for watching, and I will see you all later.